and paper is the same one that was driving the car. And yeah, I just went
Mark me
from
down
one
as a
sentence to
supporter.
another with no
The young
stop.
man said, flashing a boyish yet virile grin. Hill Valley needs more upstanding youths like yourself. Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
That sounds kind of cool.
Ask him where I can get the address.
Ah,
Yeah.
I see. Because you want to blast it to smithereens just like Carl Sagan did. With public-spirited citizens like you around, the lawless
sounds
element will be on the
violent.
run in no time. Mr. May I get your name?
Yeah.
And now to pick a name that will be with me for the rest of the series.
Sonny Crockett.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Crockett. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
Yeah. Oh, that's freaky.
I know. I met you back. I mean, I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet. I know it's just an etiquette column,
no, I
but
didn't.
I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no.
Doggy!
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once
He
before.
apparently does not like
Aggressive dogs
Strickland.
must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law.
It's a law.
Look it up.
Looking up.
Doc,
Okay, we're moving
I
on
gotta
now.
find Doc.
To Doc. Now we walk. We're running, yay, running. I'm running, whee! Sorry about that. Don't know what came over me. Still running. I'm getting winded just watching them. I should drink something. I'll get something when I'm done recording.
Who are you and what do you want?
Can I talk to, Carl Sagan?
Are you his lawyer?
No.
No?
Then scram.
Okay then. Now here comes a funny, prolonged conversation with Marty and Doc.
Doc.
I will try and stay as quiet as possible.
Marty,
Doc!
Marty,
what
Doc.
are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system. Of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Huh?
In the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that.
Well, that
So
would have been
wonderful
really
to
easy.
see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Oh, that looks bad.
I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan.
A plan. Right. But what?
Yeah, what, Marty?
Why don't we tell the authorities?
Tell them what? That my friend from the future has proof that I'll be murdered tomorrow? They'd ship us both off to the loony bin. And trust me, you don't want to see the inside of a 1931 insane asylum.
And how do you know what the inside of a night theater is?
Take the
Whatever.
DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place.
Think
Paradox.
about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum shattering proportions.
Nice.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
So, that's interesting. Okay, let's move on.
Why don't we try to tough it out? Now that we know what's coming, maybe we sneak it past the gangsters with a bulletproof vest or something.
That might work with 1 or 2 bullets, but from the looks of this article, it appears that I'm going to be mowed down in a hail of Tommy gun fire that rendered the innocent stranger little more than a pulpy mass of bones and gristle.
Who writes like that?
According to the byline, one Edna Strickland.
I should have guessed. Hey, maybe I could talk to the gangsters. Tell them they're about to shoot the wrong guy.
I don't think the criminals of this era are going to be very receptive to a complete stranger telling them that their secret assassination plan is misguided, do you?
Yeah, probably
Suppose I
wouldn't
could
like
just
that.
get some dynamite and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions
Random
could be-
innocence.
That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have
What?
a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Huh?
A few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me. 1931 me.
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely.
Make sense to me. I'm kidding.
Talking to yourself caused, irreparable damage to the space-time continuum or something?
It should be fine. I've already invented the idea of the rocket drill. You've just got to goad my younger self into finishing the prototype.
That's easier said than done. Trust me.
You're supposed to convince your younger self to finish the rocket drill. Just tell him I need to break his older self out of jail?
Absolutely not. Whatever you do,
Sarcasm,
tell my
Doc.
younger self anything about time travel. I won't come up with the inspiration for the flux capacitor for another 24 years.
Then what am I supposed to...
Just be your charming self. From what I remember, I'm a pretty easygoing kid, so
He isn't.
assisting me in a scientific adventure should be a piece of cake.
The cake is a lie.
Let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and
Way
give the
over
house a
50
call?
years ago.
They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
Remember that guy? He is an important character, apparently.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
Unstoppable.
Doc!
Marty, have you found my younger self yet?
No, I just wanted to chat for a bit.
Where have you been all this time? I missed you.
I've missed you too, Marty. But I thought it was important to let you live your own
He
life
looks
for a
sleepy.
while, free from the insanity of time travel.
I gotta
Insanity.
admit, it's nice to not have my family history blowing up in my face for a few months.
Besides, I've been busy raising my own unpredictable teenagers.
Wait, what?
So how are Clara and the kids?
They're fine. Right now we're trying to decide where to send Jules and Vern to college. Clara prefers the 2020
means when.
partial of the 1960s. We're planning on visiting you and Jennifer in 2011 soon.
Me and Jennifer in 2011?
Oh, forget I said anything.
Huh. This year.
Where'd
Nice.
the DeLorean come from? The last time I saw it had been smashed to pieces by a train.
It's
Yes,
a
it was.
fantastic story. Do you remember when the
Fantastic.
DeLorean got struck by lightning in 1955?
How could I
Yeah?
forget?
Unbeknownst to either of us, the lightning produced a temporal duplicate of the time machine. One that
But
was
not a
tossed
second
70
Doc,
years
thank
into
God.
the future.
What?
I found out about it during a trip to 2025 and recovered it just in time to stop Griff Tannen from vandalizing the time stream.
It's always a tannin.
That DeLorean...
It's for all intents and purposes the exact same machine as the original. Plus or minus little bells and whistles I've added over the years, of course.
Like the automatic retrieval.
So, what were you doing in 1931 anyway?
Yeah.
Nothing terribly exciting. Indulging in a little personal nostalgia, picking up a few rare out-of-print.
Sounds
Surprise
turdy.
Clara on her birthday, solving a historical mystery or two. The usual.
The usual.
You lead a pretty unusual
It's an
lifestyle.
unusual universe, Marty.
Ding.
I hate to tell you, Doc, but your last time departed display is on the fritz.
It is? So
How did
find
you
me?
find me?
Found one of Edna Strickland's shoes in the DeLorean.
How did one of her shoes get in the DeLorean?
Einstein took it from her.
He did.
Or he humped her in the car.
Strange.
But I
almost
will
never
assume it's what
attached-
Marty said.
Not without a good reason, anyway.
Wonder what his reason is for attacking Edna. Because she's a cat person, maybe?
How'd you wind up in jail in 1931 anyway?
During my trip to the past, I decided to look into one of Hill Valley's unsolved mysteries.
The fire at the speakeasy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I thought I was safely hidden across the street. But when the fire started, there was a tremendous explosion. And I was
Kaboom!
knocked unconscious by a stray brick. When I woke up, I was here.
Stray
charged
bricks.
with arson. It's
We must
horrible.
arrest them
I
all
know.
and wipe them out.
I still don't know who started the fire.
Yeah, that really sucks. You don't know.
What do you know about Edna Strickland?
Edna, we never really
She's a-
socialized when I was younger. She was a few years
Never mind.
older than me, and we traveled in different socioeconomic circles. Why do you ask?
She thinks you're a hero for burning down that speakeasy. She's doing a story on you.
A story? Oh, yes, now I remember. Ask Edna, the etiquette column that doubled as a pro-temperance soapbox. She believed that the consumption of alcohol would inevitably lead to a complete societal breakdown.
Sounds like a fun gal.
You should have seen her when the hippies started showing up in the city. She just somehow lost her mind.
That would explain a lot.
Oh man, that must have been funny.
I know this really isn't the right time or place, but I found your notebook.
Ah, so that's where I left it. Why'd you bring it here?
Because the bank's selling off all your stuff.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I keep trying to tell him.
Well, you hold on to it for safekeeping. We'll deal with my financial situation in 1986 after we save me from a grisly death in 1931.
Yes.
Hang in there, Doc.
Not the best choice of words, Marty.
Okay, moving on now.